was unbelievable to improvise with. There's not that many actors that really can, although it takes, a lot of what it takes is confidence. So by the time you're starring in a movie, presumably you're confident. So Robin Williams was the best at it. He was the all-time best. He was the greatest, yeah. Rest his soul. Yeah, he was awesome. Awesome.
What about your scene in the Blues Brothers, and your parents in Blues Brothers? Yeah.
There. I shot it here, and I remember that, can you open this?
Yes.
I remember that John put mascara on for the kiss, because it was his first screen kiss. I think he had one other one. And so it was very important. You know, he'd take off, I'm begging you. He would take off his glasses to show his, I have blue mascara this morning. But that's all. And he would just, John was hilarious, and on acid a lot of the time. While we were here, and we used to have, I thought they were extras that were policemen, but they were policemen. But they were very nice, very, very nice, and they made my opinion of policemen forever fantastic. They put up with a lot with John.
So that was all scripted. That's surprising. I felt like you guys might have done a little ad-libbing.
No, they probably did, but I mean, I'm not all the time running around being, you know, a sadistic ex-fiancé of someone. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, I've been dumped by someone, but not for that reason. Not at the, not at the chapel and so on. Gary, you have to make up your mind who you want to give you this. Here, look. I think he wants that one.
Who is because John Belushi, I mean, the timing that scene and then when he drops you, it's such a funny scene. Was he one of the funniest, who do you think was the funniest person you've worked with?
That's hard because they're hilarious. John was hilarious, but he was also a little bit of an emergency, ongoing. And he would like, John would smoke opium at a lunch hour. So that wasn't that funny. That was the challenge for the policeman. And he would smoke the opium, and then he'd go, I'm lunched. I've never heard that term before or since. I don't know if any of you have. Robin was hilarious, also an emergency. Tom's really funny. I mean, I can't even remember. They're not all funny though.
Is Harrison fun behind the scenes?
Harrison is witty. He's not funny. No, but there's a big difference. Yeah. Funny is like an energy, it's a little bit of a people-pleasing thing in there. Harrison is definitely not a people-pleaser. Though he does people-please inadvertently. No, but you know the difference. It's like most actors are people-pleasers. Harrison is not. Because he can people-please without trying.
Alright, we have so many questions. We're going to try to get through some of these.
As it was, and I was wondering if you had any stories of when you realized, wow, this movie is...
When was the moment you're like, oh, Star Wars, this is going to be this thing?
Oh, we never knew there was going to be this thing. I saw it and was blown away when I was like 19, but you're blown away at 19. And, or you should be. But then it started behaving like that. It started misbehaving in a good way. And then we used to drive by the theaters and I'd stick my head out of the car and go, I'm in that! Because it was like not saying you were in a movie, but like in that. Because it was more of that than anything else. Like Carrie right now. Where is that other... Oh,
I got it.
You're depriving him of it. That's why he's dying of it. Silver man. Okay. He's so bipolar. Okay. Oh, it's bacon. That's why.
That's why it wins.
There you go. My baby likes bacon, and that's what I'm making. I'm cooking breakfast for the one I love. Okay.
All right, let's go over here.
I actually bought him that bacon jerky yesterday. So
you're a goddess.
Yeah.
Hello. I was wondering. It's a fandom question, of course, so I apologize in advance, but...
That's why we're doing here, right?
Yeah, like, the mentally illness people are like, fuck you, here I am, I'm sorry. But you are just like, I'm a fan, so I'm sorry. No one needs to be sorry in here for anything. And except me, for saying the F word. So, I am I'm sorry, especially to those two kids right there. Don't ever say that. And if you do, people will think you're mentally ill. And as that woman, that's not that great yet, but by the time you're older, anyway.
I guess anyways.
Does that answer your question?
I was just wondering if you're aware of all the shipping in Star Wars The Force Awakens, and if you ship Stormpilot, Vinpo, or Kylo and Hux, or...
Yeah, do you know what shipping means?
I don't even know what that is.
Relationship. Who's going to end up in a relationship coming out of that?
Oh, shit.
That's the big fake question.
I just found out about kerosene. So I didn't know. That's shipping too, isn't it? It's shipping by proxy, like old shipping. Shipping.
But do you have a 1-2 pairing in The Force Awakens?
In The Force Awakens, do I see? No. Who do I think? You know, look at my son is Hitler. I wouldn't date anyone. Can you imagine? I'm on space.com, mapspace.com. Say what you're like. Well, my son is Hitler. And I smoke. How about you? So, you know, it's not someone, I'm not going to get a lot of dates with that. You know, Mother's Day, stuff like that. And look at this. It's going to be a bad thing. So I learned something from you, so thank you, shipping.
I have a fan.
He has changed so much now that he's famous. We haven't spoken for days. Years, in fact.
He hangs out on set, probably doesn't even care that he's on set.
He has been on set, but he's afraid of the set, actually, because he went on the set once and he kind of knew he wasn't supposed to be on the set. And so every time after that, when we sort of said, okay, you can be on the set now, he would go straight to my little camper thing. I'm thinking as I talk, am I divulging something? Am I divulging something? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So he would come on, he would go straight to my little place where they put my clothes on me. Because we're not allowed to change in our dressing room, because then we'd walk outside and your drone would see our outfit. Okay, that was my divulge.
Do you guys follow Gary on Twitter? I do. Gary_Nadal.
Instagram.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie to act in?
To act in is very interesting, Troy, you know, that you made it that way. Instead of saying it in English. To act in Empire. Although, I really liked acting in the last one.
Here first. Good question. We got a scoop out of it. There we go. Let's go over here.
Hi, Carrie. I was maybe wondering if you could tell me about your experiences as Angela on Family Guy and working with Seth MacFarlane.
I have slept with everyone on that cartoon. And, no, just sleeping. What are you laughing about? I'm very tired. And I get in there and I see a character and I just go to sleep. No, God, there's a lot of good actors on that. I just arrived there. The great thing about doing that cartoon is they have really great candy in the place where you recorded. No. So, you know what I thought you said? You said, thanks for coming. And I thought you said, thanks for Common, who's an actor and rapper who lives next door to me. So I was telling him that you said that. And now I love you.
Tell him anyway, he's great.
I'm going to tell him. Can I tell him?
Sure.
Over here in the Star Wars show.
Oh, we got another one.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, yes.
Hi, and my question is, why is Princess Leia so fierce? Is there like a background
Is there a background?
that makes her like that?
You know what generally does stuff like that in this universe is issues with your father. I don't think it's different there. Like you're neglected by your father, and I have to say I was in both universes. So you don't want to screw with me in either one. But that will do it. How's your dad toward you? Good. Well, see, then you're not going to be as fierce. So tell your dad to start neglecting you. And, you know, you'll be a little angrier as an adult, but maybe that's what you want. Also apologize to your father for that and don't ever swear. Thank you.
Over here.
I wanted to know if you had any additional maybe stories from the sets with Belushi and Alan or about the stage.
Well, the original blues bar was here, so there was a, hang on a second now, there was an aquarium in the blues bar, and the girl that took care of the aquarium also brought the mescaline for John Belushi. This is what all the anecdotes are going to be like. So her name was Patty, and you'd go, "Where's Patty? Does she have the peach mescaline?" And that's mainly what I remember about Patty, and it was always very clean. Not the mescaline, I don't know about that. The aquarium. I remember that. I remember that Aykroyd used to hang out with the DA. And he would get things from crime scenes, and he was so happy. And he asked me to marry him here in the trailer. I know. Wouldn't it be great if we were still together? He's very happy now, and so am I.
I had a question. Is it true that you turned down the role of Sarah Connor in the Terminator movie?
No, that's not true. I never was even up for that. I never even heard about it remotely in my sphere of knowing. That, and also they say, another one they say is the Blue Lagoon. They say I was up for that or something. Never in my lifetime. So any other questions where we can clear the air with that one, that would be very exciting.
Is there anything you did pass on that you regret?
It's not a passing business. I have to think about that as I said it. No, I didn't pass on anything. No, I was up for things I didn't get. Is that helpful?
Different.
It's not there's very few actors that are like way above the line, the people that command huge salaries. They turn things down. I was never really in a position to turn things down, and I like doing things. Like sitting at home going, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do a picture where I'm nude. No. So, Grease, I was up for Grease. Did I turn it down? I don't think I was up for it. And I can't remember, but I can't remember. I doubt that I turned it down. I think she got it. No, and I was up for not the lead, but for
Rizzo.
There you go. That would make more sense.
That would be great.
And I was up for another movie that she got, Stalker Channing.
Dr. Channing.
Yeah, I'll have to remember that as I go along. What was it?
You had a lot of heat.
Warren Beatty and Jack Nicholson. And I was up for that movie, whatever that was.
Wars now, and I go, great. And then she goes, and Han Solo's my favorite character. I go, crap. Now, the sad thing is, at the end of the movie, she was in tears because of all of it, and then she was like, no offense to the Leia, but she's like, why couldn't Leia have died? She didn't do anything.
Well, I would like to have done a little bit
But
more.
she actually...
Like punished my son for doing that. You want to talk about grounding someone?
Yeah.
Stop killing your father.
But afterwards, she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
No, you know what a little kid did? Someone brought their child to come and see me, and she looked at me, she went, no, I don't want to see the old lady. Well, you see, girls, it's true. I know. We don't want this to be so. That's why when I have the Force, I'm going to make us all look 25. So that no little, and children don't mean that mean, they just say what's instinct. I don't want to look at, old Leia sounds like a really bad, perfume. Or like a horse that had to be put out to pasture. Why, it's old Leia. Imagine how depressed I would have to be if I didn't have a sense of humor. No more old Leia!
You're a national treasure. Don't worry about it.
I'm curious, would you want to see because Han Solo's getting, an earlier movie, would you want to see an anthology movie about Princess Leia?
No!
Is there anyone you would be comfortable playing that character?
Oh yeah, absolutely. My daughter.
Yeah.
And, no, that would be awful for her. That would be like, we would be like singed forever, like we are. But no, lots of little actresses that are little actresses, teeny little actresses. Look, there's one now. No, it's not that. I'm kidding. I'm sure it would be great, and I would be interested to see. It would like there's some control over it, but I'm sure I would never get it.
Go over there.
Hi, Carrie. I just got one simple question for you.
Good. I'm fine.
That was actually the question. I waited 15 minutes just for that.
You're a wonderful, wonderful man.
Thank you very much.
Was that it? That would be so great. No, you can ask me another one though. Seriously, you can ask me it. No, but if you ask me how I am, I'm pretty good.
Pretty good. Did
Yeah.
you have any beef jerky yourself? Or?
I didn't have any beef jerky. I had pancakes, but please don't tell anyone that Disney that. Because, no, actually, they do not hound me about weight at Disney. Please make that go away. I have to hound me. And you have to look thinner on screen. They say it adds 5 pounds. I wish that was all that it was. And then 5 pounds like here. This is one calf. Yeah, but they do not hound me, and no one can make me do anything. See what I want? Can you imagine making me do something? It would be unpleasant for you. Okay, but so I'm fine, and the pancakes they weren't great.
1 out of 10, where would you?
6. 6.5, because the syrup was good.
How much years ago, was there anything you needed to do to get back into the mindset for Princess Leia when you were filming Force Awakens? Was there anything you needed to do to get back into that?
Did you shave? Well, you stop eating and then you exercise. Those two things seem to go together. People ask me like I have any tips. Yeah, I don't have any of that bacon from the hotel down the block. No, did I have to do? I had to get into shape for when I saw that costume for the whatever that was, or Rebellion Goes to Sleep in Your Pocket, that movie. I forget all the titles. There's too many, and there are too many chapters later and earlier. But anyway, for the Rebel Without a Cause, I got laid. They didn't really have like a lot of, not in the old days, in prehistoric times, that we didn't have exercise people. Yes, we did. We had one, Richard Simmons. I swear to God, that's who we had. He looked like Bozo who went to a gay bar. So then I got leg lifts, and I would do this, and I didn't need that because here was my trick for that. I was 23. That's my exercise tip for looking really good when you're wearing nothing. And then, as you age, you should wear more. Wear more, eat less, and walk around a lot. And it's not as fun as it is to be younger and doing none of that. But it can be fun, and that's it. And find Richard Simmons for him, get him out of the gay bar.
And your answer was perfect, by the way.
What did I, yeah. No, that was a good answer, wasn't it? I can't remember. Something about, I know.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about beauty also, it's not an accomplishment. They always act like it too, like you are so beautiful. Like, what are they going to say, thank you? They didn't do it, thank my parents. Really good looking people had sex at some point. And then, a while later, and then I got some, you can't thank them for good makeup and stuff.
But do you think I mean, the role of women in movies and stories has kind of evolved. Do you think public opinion is ever going to evolve that way?
I hope so, boys. It's up to you, boys.
It is.
I see him. He's going to do it. He's going to really do that. No, but the thing is, I understand some of it. I mean, I'd be naive to say it shouldn't be all about, looks. You're looking at the movie. So, make their voices nicer. But it is a visual medium, and the symmetry, apparently when you put children in front of someone who's really, really handsome and someone who's not really, really handsome, they will look at the really, really handsome. There's something in the symmetry that pacifies, I can't even say it, pacifies us as mammals. So whatever that is, has a role in all of this silliness. But I like looking at good-looking people too. I really like it. Don't you? I was really good-looking though, and I think I should get a break now. I'm not as good-looking as I was when I was 23, but neither are you, young man. Neither will you be later. So I want
I will never show my son is the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Oh no, show it to them when they are punished being punished.
What was that like?
That was so awful. We celebrate
The Life Day
a
song.
day of peace and love. Look, he's back. He's in a coma. His tongue grew. Oh no. A day of joy, of peace and love. No, it's really horrible. I show it at parties when I want people to leave.
Hi, I'm another lifelong Star Wars fan. I saw it 13 times when I was 13. So I'm very honored to talk to you. What I want to know is, as an actress, how much did you know about what was going to happen in the sequels? So when you kissed Luke for luck, did you know that
I knew he was my brother and I tongued him. I'm joking. I'm obliged to make these jokes. I'm under contract to make jokes that are bad. No, we did not know.
Obviously, no spoilers or anything, but when Luke returns from his hideaway and whatnot, what do you think Leia's reaction will be?
You idiot, where the hell have you been? I have been waiting here. You have left me to do all this stuff alone. Come on. Where have you been, at the spa planet? You don't look like it. Stuff like that. Which one is Spasmo? I know I'm saying it wrong and everything, but that's from not reading it.
The silver stormtrooper outfit.
What person?
Oh, the stormtrooper person?
It's all.
Ray is very forgiving, so she would probably be, no one will be friends with my son. He is really an asshole. Children, you are allowed to use that word one time in reference to my son. And it is not my fault. I raised him very well. No, but we neglected him a little bit, so you never know. It's not what you're given, it's how you take it. You see what I'm saying? So he didn't take it well.